Emotional certainty, the secret to unlocking female attraction. Most men assume that women are drawn to money, looks, or charm, but the real key to attraction is something far deeper: emotional certainty. Women, by nature, are highly emotional beings, but that doesn't mean they are out of control. Their emotions guide their decisions, especially when it comes to relationships. One of the biggest subconscious desires women have is to feel emotionally secure with a man. This is why they are instinctively drawn to men who are calm, grounded, and unshaken, no matter what life throws at them. Imagine this: a woman faces stress, uncertainty, or conflict. If the man she's with is reactive, moody, or emotionally dependent, she will immediately feel unsafe and turned off. Why? Because it signals weakness. She doesn't want to feel like she has to stabilize a man's emotions. That flips the natural dynamic and kills attraction instantly. Instead, she craves a man who can be her rock, someone who remains calm in chaos, doesn't complain, and faces challenges with quiet confidence. This is why stoicism and emotional control are so powerful. A man who embodies these traits provides a woman with something priceless: a sense of safety. This safety isn't about physical protection. It's about knowing that no matter what happens, he won't crumble under pressure. Women subconsciously test for this all the time. If you panic, get overly emotional, or let stress consume you, she will start to lose attraction. But if you stay composed, strong, and unwavering, she will instinctively be drawn to you, even if she doesn't fully understand why. Attraction isn't just about what you say or how you look, it's about the energy you bring. If you radiate emotional certainty, women won't just want you, they'll need you. Women want what they can't have: the power of scarcity in attraction. There's an undeniable truth about human nature: we value what is scarce. This is why people chase luxury brands, exclusive experiences, and limited edition items. The harder something is to obtain, the more desirable it becomes. Women operate on this exact principle when it comes to attraction. Most men make the mistake of being too available, too eager, or too obvious in their attraction. They text back immediately, shower her with compliments, and make her the center of their world. While they think they're proving their devotion, what they're actually doing is lowering their value in her eyes. If she knows she has you completely, there's no challenge, no excitement, no desire to win you over. Women subconsciously crave the thrill of uncertainty. This is why they often obsess over men who are hard to read, slightly distant, or unpredictable. It's not because they enjoy being ignored, it's because their mind assigns higher value to what is uncertain. The key to leveraging this in your favor is controlled scarcity. Don't always be available. Make her wonder when she'll see you next. Live a life that doesn't revolve around her. Instead of revealing everything about yourself too soon, let her discover you over time. A man who keeps a part of himself just out of reach will always be chased. The moment a woman feels like she has fully won you, her attraction starts to fade. But if you remain a bit of a mystery, someone she has to continuously work to understand, she'll never stop thinking about you. Scarcity isn't about playing games. It's about positioning yourself as a rare and valuable prize. And when you do that, she won't just want you, she'll crave you. The unspoken power of a deep voice and strong presence attraction isn't just about what you say. It's about how you say it. One of the most underrated psychological triggers for attraction is a deep, controlled voice and a commanding presence. Studies show that men with deeper voices are perceived as more dominant, confident, and attractive. This isn't just personal preference, it's hardwired into evolutionary psychology. A deep voice signals high testosterone, leadership, and strength, traits that women are naturally drawn to on a subconscious level. But voice alone isn't enough. Presence is just as important. A man with strong presence doesn't need to try hard or show off. His energy speaks for itself. It's the way he moves with purpose, stands tall, and reacts calmly to the world around him. Women pick up on these signals instantly. A man with presence never fidgets, never rushes, and never avoids eye contact. He speaks deliberately, as if every word matters, and he holds himself with quiet confidence. On the other hand, weak presence is marked by slouched posture, nervous gestures, and an uncertain voice. Even if a man doesn't realize it, these small details signal low confidence, making him instantly less attractive. The good news? Presence can be developed. By standing tall, moving with certainty, and controlling your voice, you naturally command attention, without saying a word. If you want to captivate women effortlessly, master your voice and presence first. The stronger your energy, the more women will be drawn to you, without you having to chase them. True attraction isn't about proving yourself, it's about being a man who naturally pulls others in. The power of walking away. Why scarcity creates desire. One of the biggest mistakes men make when pursuing women is chasing too hard. When they sense a woman pulling away, they panic. They start texting more, over-explaining, and doing anything to win her back. But here's the brutal truth. The more you chase, the less she values you. Women are subconsciously wired to value what they might lose, which is why the most powerful move you can make is to walk away when necessary. A woman's deepest emotional weakness is her reaction to loss. If she knows, without a doubt, that no matter what she does, you'll always be there, she has no reason to work for your attention. But the second she feels like you're willing to walk away, if she disrespects you, plays games, or pulls away herself, that's when her attraction spikes. This isn't about playing mind games or manipulation. It's about self-respect. A man who can walk away at any moment signals unshakable confidence. He's telling her, without words, I don't need you. I have options, and my self-worth isn't tied to your validation. And that mindset drives women crazy. If a woman senses that you're afraid to lose her, she will automatically value you less. But if she knows that you have the strength to leave if things don't serve you, she will start to question everything. Why isn't he chasing me? Did I misjudge him? What if I'm making a mistake? That's when she starts chasing you. The rule is simple. Be willing to walk away, and you'll never have to chase. Because at the end of the day, a high-value man never begs for attention, he commands it. A man on a mission. Why purpose makes you irresistible. If there's one thing that sets truly magnetic men apart from those who struggle in relationships, it's purpose. Women aren't just attracted to a man's looks, wealth, or charm. Those things can help, but they aren't enough. What truly draws a woman in is a man who is driven by something greater than her. A man with a clear mission, whether it's building a business, mastering a skill, or chasing a personal goal, automatically becomes more attractive. Why? Because purpose creates focus, discipline, and independence, qualities that women can't resist. The biggest mistake most men make is making a woman their mission. They prioritize her above all else, making her feel like she's the only thing that matters. Ironically, this kills attraction. Women don't want to be the center of your world. They want to be a part of something bigger. When a man lives for his goals, he doesn't wait around for her texts. He doesn't drop everything when she calls, and he doesn't make her his only source of happiness. Instead, he's busy creating something meaningful. This scarcity of attention makes him incredibly attractive because women can sense when a man has options, ambition, and drive. Ask yourself, what are you building? What are you chasing? If you don't have a mission, women will sense it, and they won't stay. But if you cultivate passion, ambition, and purpose, you become a man that women naturally gravitate toward. Because in the end, attraction isn't about trying to impress her. It's about becoming a man so focused on his purpose that she can't help but want to be a part of it. The power of controlled vulnerability. Strength in balance. Most men believe that being vulnerable means expressing every emotion, constantly seeking support, and sharing all their struggles. Others believe that showing any vulnerability at all makes them weak. The truth? Neither extreme works. Women are most attracted to men who understand the balance between strength and openness. Men who can be vulnerable without losing control. A common mistake men make is thinking women want emotional expression all the time. While women do appreciate emotional connection, they are naturally repelled by men who overshare, complain, or seek validation. If you're constantly unloading your problems onto her, she won't see you as a strong, capable man. She'll see you as someone who needs saving. And nothing kills attraction faster than a woman feeling like she has to emotionally stabilize a man. The key is controlled vulnerability. A high-value man acknowledges his emotions but doesn't let them control him. He shares his struggles, but only after he has conquered them. He reveals personal details gradually, not all at once, allowing a woman to feel special when he chooses to open up. A man who does this creates a powerful dynamic. He lets a woman see his depth without coming across as weak. Think of your emotions like a deep ocean, visible but never overwhelming. A woman wants a man who is strong enough to be open, but disciplined enough to maintain his composure. If you master this balance, you become irresistible, because a man who controls his emotions is a man women will always crave. Why women? Test men, and how to pass every time. Most men don't realize it, but women test them all the time. These aren't random challenges or mind games. They are subconscious ways for women to determine if a man is truly strong. A woman might question your opinions, create small conflicts, or act disinterested just to see how you respond. If you get defensive, reactive, or insecure, you fail the test, and she loses attraction. But if you stay calm, confident, and unfazed, she'll see you as a man she can respect and desire. Why do women do this? Because they need to know if you're emotionally strong. Women are instinctively drawn to men who can handle pressure. Just like in ancient times when survival depended on a man's ability to stay strong under stress. If you crumble at the first sign of a challenge, she subconsciously sees you as weak, and no woman wants to feel stronger than the man she's with. The secret? Never react emotionally to a woman's test. If she challenges you, stand firm in your beliefs instead of changing them to please her. If she creates drama, stay calm and composed rather than getting sucked into emotional chaos. If she pulls away, don't chase, let her come back to you. Here's the truth. Women only test men they are attracted to. If she's testing you, it means she sees potential, but it's up to you to prove that you're unshakable. A man who passes a woman's tests becomes the man she can't replace. The next time a woman challenges you, smile, stay relaxed, and own the moment. That's how you earn her deepest respect and attraction. Confidence in rejection. Why women are drawn to men who don't fear. Losing rejection is something most men fear. It makes them feel unworthy, embarrassed, or like they've failed. But here's the truth. The men who handle rejection with confidence become the most attractive to women. Women aren't just drawn to confidence when things are going well. They're watching how you react when things don't go your way. If you flinch, get upset, or try to convince her otherwise, she sees weakness. But if you shrug it off like it doesn't matter, you instantly become more desirable. Think about it. Desperate men fear rejection because they believe they have no other options. They cling to the approval of a single woman, and that scarcity makes them seem low value. On the other hand, a high-value man knows his worth. If a woman rejects him, he doesn't beg, complain, or overanalyze. He simply moves on. He might say something like, "No worries, your loss, have a great day," and walk away with a smile. That kind of reaction shocks women because it signals something rare: absolute self-assurance. The key is understanding that rejection isn't personal. It's just a test of your mindset. The moment you stop fearing rejection, women start seeing you differently. They sense that you are a man who doesn't need approval to feel valuable, and that independence is magnetic. Most men crumble when they hear no. But the few who embrace rejection like it's nothing gain an edge over every other guy. Why? Because a man who isn't afraid to lose is a man women will compete for. If you want to be truly irresistible, make peace with rejection, and let your confidence shine regardless of the outcome. The power of mystery. Why women obsess over men they can't read. If a woman always knows exactly how you feel, she stops wondering. And when she stops wondering, she stops chasing. One of the biggest hidden weaknesses women have is their obsession with mystery. They are naturally drawn to men who keep them guessing, intrigued, and emotionally engaged. Most men make the mistake of being too easy to read. They text back immediately, constantly reassure her, and overshare their feelings too soon. While this might feel like the right thing to do, it actually kills attraction. Women are wired to crave emotional tension, and when a man removes all uncertainty, the excitement fades. The men women can't stop thinking about are the ones who maintain an air of mystery. This doesn't mean playing games, it means being selective about what you share and when you share it. A high-value man doesn't spill everything about himself right away. Instead, he lets a woman discover him over time. He doesn't immediately chase after her. He keeps a steady, controlled presence, making her wonder where she stands with him. Think of it this way. If she knows exactly when you'll call, how you feel, and what you'll say next, the thrill is gone. But if she's left wondering, what is he thinking? Does he really like me? I need to know more. She becomes emotionally invested. And once a woman is emotionally invested, she won't let go. The key? Don't reveal everything at once. Keep her intrigued. Let her feel like she's still figuring you out. Because in the end, the man who fuels a woman's curiosity is the man she can't stop chasing. The power of self-control. Why women crave men who master their desires. One of the most overlooked secrets of attraction is self-control. Most men are ruled by their desires. They chase women, seek validation, and let their emotions dictate their actions. But the men who truly hold the power are the ones who know how to control themselves instead of being controlled by their urges. Women are naturally drawn to men who are disciplined, selective, and in control of their emotions. A man who doesn't chase blindly but chooses wisely sends a powerful message. He is high value. When a woman sees that a man is not desperate for attention, intimacy, or validation, she instantly perceives him as more attractive. Why? Because scarcity creates value. If a man is easily available, he's not special. But if he has standards, discipline, and purpose, he becomes someone women want to earn. This is why men who prioritize their mission over chasing women naturally attract more attention. Instead of constantly pursuing, they focus on their goals, build themselves up, and let women come to them. A man who can walk away, say no, and remain unaffected by temptation signals the ultimate form of strength. Think about it. Who is more attractive? A man who needs a woman to feel validated, or a man who has options but remains selective? Women can feel when a man has control over his desires, and it makes them crave him even more. The moment you stop chasing and start leading, women will start chasing you instead. Attraction isn't about tricks. It's about mastering yourself. A man who values himself, controls his desires, and refuses to be ruled by them is a man women will always want. The power of self-mastery in life and relationships. Attraction isn't just about looks, money, or charm. It's about how you carry yourself, the discipline you have, and the way you control your emotions. The most powerful lesson from these insights is that self-mastery leads to respect, admiration, and desire. Not just from women, but from everyone around you. Men who chase external validation, whether from relationships, social status, or material success, often find themselves feeling empty and unfulfilled. But men who focus on their own mission, build their confidence, and maintain control over their actions naturally attract opportunities, respect, and relationships that are truly meaningful. This applies to every aspect of life. If you want success, stop waiting for permission and start creating your own path. If you want people to respect you, set boundaries and hold yourself to high standards. If you want stronger relationships, become a person of value rather than seeking validation from others. In the end, life rewards those who have self-control, purpose, and the ability to walk away from anything that doesn't serve them. Master yourself first, and everything else will follow.